Welcome back to Inglés 4.0, the radio show. Let's go! Intermediate. Okay, welcome back. All right, to Intermediate Class 57. All right, getting started with a little review of numbers. And we practiced them yesterday, but I want to quickly review because we only spent about 3 minutes practicing these numbers yesterday. So they're worth practicing again. And today I would like to welcome, as a challenge, our technician, Nacho. Nacho, are you ready for the challenge?
I'm ready.
Okay, he's ready. And at home, are you ready? Okay, because Nacho and I are ready. So I'm going to read the numbers, and you can read them back to me. Read them back to us after. So get out your pen and paper. Remember, these are numbers starting with, numbers containing 13 and 30. Okay? Okay, the first number is 113,430. And the second number, 2,113. And the third number, 98,330. And the fourth number, 113,030. And the fifth number, 130,130. All right. Okay, let's check those numbers. Now at home, make sure you follow along. And Nacho, I'll get you to read them back. Did you get all the numbers?
Yes.
Okay, he got them all. And I believe him. He's good with these numbers. So what's the first number, Nacho?
113,430.
Correct. And very important to say 1,000. 113,430. Excellent. And the second number?
2,113.
Excellent, yes. And the third number?
98,330.
Correct, 98,330. At home, did you get that right? I hope so. Okay, and the next number?
113,030.
And 30, correct, yes. And the final number?
130,130.
Exactly. So 130, 130, right? 130,130. Excellent, Nacho. Great job. And at home, did you get all of those right? What do you say, Nacho? Should we try 5 more numbers?
Okay.
Okay, he's up for it. He's up for it, which means he's ready. How do you say that in Spanish, Nacho? You're up for it. Means you're ready. You're
Estoy preparado.
Preparado. Yeah, preparado. Animado también. You're, all right, hey, who wants to go to a movie? Vamos! So whoever yelled vamos is probably up for it, you know? They're like animado, maybe? They're ready? Okay, I think so. Okay, so the first number, 230,113. 430,113. 983,113. 930,113. 230,313. Did you get those, Nacho? I read 5 different numbers, but they were a bit tricky. Some of them were very similar. I'm trying to trick Nacho because he always gets them right. Did you get them all, do you think?
I think so.
And do you have 5 different numbers written down?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, what's the first one?
230,113.
Correct. Good. And the next one?
430,113.
Excellent. And the next one?
983,113. 113.
Absolutely, yes. Perfect. The next one?
930,113.
Correct. A lot of 113 repeating here, right? Okay, and the last one.
230,313.
Excellent. Yes, he got them all. He got them all right. Now at home, did you get all the numbers right? Did you get them all right? I hope so. Nacho went 10 for 10 today. So so hopefully you got them all right. If you got them all right, give yourself a pat on the back. Okay. So now we can move on and practice with superlatives. Thank you, Nacho. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Okay, great. Okay, so now practicing with superlatives, which we saw yesterday. And for example, with the adjective important, which has 3 syllables, we have to say the most important. Yes, so what's the most important thing you did all day? Study English? Was it the most important thing you did? Oh, good. Yes, it was the most. Very good. And interesting. 3 syllables. Interesting. Now, notice we don't say interesting, but interesting. That was the most interesting movie I've ever seen. The most interesting movie. Interesting. Attractive. Attractive. She's the most attractive woman I've ever seen. Attractive. Attractive. 3 syllables. So here we say the most attractive. Beautiful. Again, beautiful. Similar to attractive, but beautiful. So in terms of her appearance, beautiful. She's beautiful. She's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. And difficult. Difficult. Yes. So this is difficult, that is more difficult, but that third thing is the most difficult thing I've ever done. Yes, the most difficult challenge. Out of the 3 conditionals, the past conditional, the third conditional is the most difficult. Yes. And intelligent. Intelligent. Yes, my neighbor is very intelligent, but my brother is the most intelligent person I know. Expensive. My watch is not very expensive. Alberto's watch is more expensive, but Richard's watch is the most expensive. Famous. Also, I'm not very famous. Alberto is more famous. And Richard Vaughn is the most famous out of all the teachers in Vaughn Systems. He's the most famous one. Alberto Alonso is more famous than me, but Richard Vaughn is the most famous. And then popular. Popular. Yes, so eating fish is popular. But maybe, I don't know what the most popular meal in Spain is. But it's a good, maybe a difficult question. What do you think, Nacho? What's the most popular meal in Spain?
I think Spanish omelette.
Spanish omelet, yeah, probably. In fact, I had some Spanish omelet earlier today. It's very popular. It's very popular. And then in different regions, there are certain dishes that are popular in that region. In Madrid, cocido madrileño is very popular. And, fabada. In Asturias, fabada is very popular, right? In the south, gazpacho is very popular. Or different things are popular in different regions. So the most popular, difficult to say. Difficult to say. Okay. But what's important here, when we have a long word like this, we say the most popular. The most popular. Okay? Very good.
Word of the day.
All right, now it's time for our word of the day. In Spanish, you say encantar. Encantar in English, to delight. Bueno, when you say me encanta, we can say I love it, I really like it, or even I love it. But we have the verb to delight. To delight. And really, we can say to be delighted with. I'm delighted with your progress. I'm delighted with or delighted by your effort. to be delighted. But we also have the verb to delight as well, encantar. And one thing I'd like to mention, the use of love in English. We speak very freely about this. We can say, I love my grandmother. I can also say, I love Coca-Cola. Me encanta. And you can say, I love my mother. I love her. I love pizza. So something, even things very casual. In the sense of me encanta, we can also say, I love it. Okay? All right. Now, moving on, we have a verb here. The verb to hurt. The verb to hurt, which is an interesting verb because we can hurt something or we can simply be hurt. I hurt my finger. I hurt my finger. So it's true, I hurt my finger. I was coming into the studio. I was so excited that I didn't notice I had my hand still in the door as it was closing, and I hurt my finger. I pinched my finger in the door, and I hurt my finger. I hurt myself. So now I can say, my finger hurts. My finger hurts. Yes, it hurts. It hurts because I hurt it. Yes, I hurt my finger. Every day I hurt my finger. Yesterday I hurt my finger. Lately I have hurt my finger. Hurt, hurt, hurt. Okay, it's an irregular verb, but it's very simple because the conjugation is, well, the same. Hurt, hurt, hurt. I hurt my finger. Yes. Okay, so it's impossible for this to be more simple, but it's important to pronounce this properly with the strong H. Okay, so to hurt, hurt, hurt. It's like you're polishing the window. Hurt, hurt. You have to blow air out to create that sound, to hurt. It's not the same as the Spanish jota, okay, but hurt. It's softer, but you have to move more air to create enough sound to hurt, okay? Now, so notice how I say, my finger hurts. I hurt my finger, now my finger hurts. We don't say my finger hurts me, okay? We don't say it hurts me. No, 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 no. My finger hurts. It hurts, okay? And remember, we say my finger, not the finger. If I say, I pinched my finger in the door, you would say el dedo, but I say my finger. We don't say the finger, okay? My finger. All right.
Vocabulary of the day.
All right, it's time for our vocabulary of the day. The vocabulary of the day today, ajetreado. Our first word, ajetreado. Hectic. Hectic. I've had a hectic day. Yesterday was a hectic day. Estadísticas. Statistics. Statistics. Now, not statistics, but statistics, empezando con ese. Statistics. Pensamientos. Thoughts. Thoughts. Afilar or sacar punta. To sharpen. So afilado, to be sharp. The knife is sharp. If it's not sharp enough, if it is too dull, then we will sharpen it. We will sharpen the knife. If it is too dull, we will sharpen. This is an interesting, this is one of these adjectives that becomes a verb when we add en. We say sharp, to sharpen, to sharpen. So if the knife is too dull, it is not sharp, then it is dull. And we go to sharpen it. We contact one of those people out in the streets, afilador, right? and we go, and they come and they sharpen the knife. They sharpen knives. So the verb to sharpen. Finally, consultor. Consultant. Consultant. Yes, consultor, consultant. So we had ajetreado, hectic, Estadísticas, statistics. Pensamientos, thoughts. Afilar, sacar punta, to sharpen. And consultor, consultant. My uncle works as a consultant. He works in an office. He works as a consultant. Okay? I work as an English teacher. I work as an English teacher. I work like a slave. Sometimes. Like and as. We'll talk about that another day. Like and as. It's almost como y como si fuera, casi. But it's a little bit different. When we talk about professions, we always say as. I work as an English teacher. My uncle works as a consultant. Nacho works as a technician. And we're out of time, so I'm going to finish. We have translation list 7, but we will get to that tomorrow. We will spend plenty of time reviewing it, so get out your book and study the sentences because we will review them tomorrow. So I'm going to finish now, but I'll be back in a few minutes for the advanced portion of the class. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.